good morning, Chiefs Kingdom. You are live from training camp in St. Joseph, Missouri. It is the 64th training camp in franchise history. It is the 13th here in St. Joseph. It is the 11th under Andy Reid. As a team that is second in NFL history with 75 regular season and postseason wins over the past 5 years, gets ready to go back-to-back and try to become the first Super Bowl defending champion to win a Super Bowl back-to-back since the Patriots of 2003 and 2004. And hello, everybody. I'm Mitch Holthus, voice of the Kansas City Chiefs, along with senior team reporter Matt McMullen. We have, of course, the storm coming in from the north here in St. Joseph. What would we do without a storm during training camp? But we just laid it out. This is the 11th camp with Andy Reid in Chiefs history. It's the 13th here in St. Joseph. But what have you seen so far, Matt, in the fact that we just have taken it up another notch? These guys are getting after it.
Yeah, this has been so much fun. This is the 6th day of training camp when the entire team has been here. It's the 9th day if you include the quarterbacks and the rookies who got here last week. And truly, these are the building blocks for the 2023 season. The last several months during OTAs, mandatory minicamp, even last week's training camp practices with just the rookies and the quarterbacks, that's all about mental reps, being conditioned, getting ready for these days. But this is the second day of padded practices out there. It's hot. The storm's coming in right now, so it's cooling off a little bit. But these days are not easy. But this is when the foundation for the season is truly laid.
That's what Coach Reid says. If you're keeping track, there's 4 quarterbacks, 6 running backs, 6 tight ends. There's 16 offensive linemen. There are 13 wide receivers. There's 3 specialists, 17 defensive linemen, 8 linebackers, and 18 defensive backs. But who's keeping track?
That was pretty good.
All right. But we talk about the culture, and the Chiefs have been the winningest team in the National Football League in the 10 years of Andy Reid. No losing seasons, right? And now it's becoming historic. But teams keep trying to come after the Chiefs. But they continue to work here. Unless teams work like this team and have the culture of this team, they're going to be hard to beat. But they maximize these days here in St. Joseph.
And it starts at the top with players like Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce, 2 future Pro Football Hall of Famers. You might think, are they taking these days seriously? Yeah, they really are. And they were even taking OTAs seriously way back in May. Travis Kelce explained this a few days ago. He said they attacked OTAs like it was training camp. And if you're a young player, a rookie, and you see Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes attacking every single day like they're just trying to make the team, you're going to follow suit and do the same. And again, these days are tough, but they're getting better every single day. These clouds are pretty dark.
Yes, the weather is coming in as we speak from the north here in St. Joseph. The team is working on one-on-ones. Actually, during training camp and during pads, I always tell fans, and there's close to 9,000 fans here today, and it's the welcome back weekend, right, from the National Football League. And by the way, I want to give a shout-out to Mosaic, who are the main sponsor of training camp here in St. Joseph, and, of course, the main sponsor here of our live stream and of our Defending the Kingdom podcast during training camp. They're incredible. A lot of them are here today, a lot of their staff, and they cover such a great region in their holistic approach to health care. They're amazing. But Southeast Nebraska, Southwest Iowa, Northeast Kansas, and Northwest Iowa covered with Mosaic. We want to talk about why people ask about wide receivers all the time, right? And the Kadarius Toney, in case you don't know, is going to be out for a while. He had the surgery and cartilage on his knee, injured during a punt return drill here early in the week. But this is a wide receiver core that when you look at it, its strength is in the sum of its parts. And we saw that last year, but no Juju Smith-Schuster. He's now a Patriot. But we see guys like Sky Moore starting to take more of a role.
Yeah, there's 12 receivers on the roster right now at wide receiver. And if you look at roster math, the Chiefs kept 5 last season, 6 in the 2 seasons prior to that. So these guys are fighting to make the team right now, and there's been great competition at that spot. You mentioned Sky Moore. He's a guy I'm very excited about for this season, just considering the volume of work he's had throughout the entire offseason training program and into this camp. He's just been tremendous. Been given a lot of opportunities to show what he can do in a variety of roles, and he's been great.
And the team is going in right now. They're going to go inside. They're going to finish the rest of this workout in the indoor facility. So let's talk about what's available here to Missouri Western State University for 16 seasons training camp. In River Falls, Wisconsin, they didn't have an indoor facility, but they do here. This might be a truncated version of our live streaming here. We're going to kind of wrap things up here in St. Joseph for now, but we'll be back with you at some point. Hang with us as we get get ready to avoid this storm. Thanks for joining us.